Hey Vita, how are you doing? Hey Scott, what's up? I called Joe Jeffers today, so I'll tell you a little bit about that once we get some people in the chat. Hey Will, just a person I wanted to speak to. Yabba dabba doo, yes. Hey BTD, is your lovely wife here too? Hi Tracy, two lovely wives here. Will, is Dawn here? Hello, Chloe's mom. I think we have at least three lovely wives here. Yeah, that's what that's what I asked him. I called him today, Scott, and just asked him if it was okay to say that I talked to him and that he was okay. But no, I'm not telling anything else. Okay, Joe called you. Cool. Excellent, Will. No, I wasn't gonna spill the tea, as it were. Hi, Dawn, how are you? No, no. I wouldn't do that anyway. Oh, you spilled the beans. Yeah, we say that too, BTD. You're God. Oh, I have a lot of questions for you, Dawn. Just kidding. Please say hi to Elvis for me. I know, Don, just teasing you. Hey, Kenneth, how you doing? Don, I hope you bring a hat to the Mothman. I have an idea for a vlog. That's all I'll say. Hello, VA Moonshine. I'll give us some more minutes. We have 12 people here. Cool. Some people are shy. Come on, join the chat. We've got Flintstones today. Hello, Vita. Hello, Hazelnut. Wasn't sure if you were coming today. Oh, well, you better get a point then, Chloe. Chloe, unless I run out of voices and people just get fed up with it and tell me stop, I will do a voice a week for you until I run out of voices, except for the ones in my head. You know, I was telling somebody the other day that I do some Merv, and they said, "Does anybody know who he is?" And I said, "Well, yeah, I think most of the people here know." Well, I figured you would appreciate it, Chloe's mom. I'm not going to say it's a good one. I'm just saying it'll be an attempt. Okay, okay, Will, very cool. It'll be it'll be incentive. Let's see how Cashew can embarrass himself this week. Hello, Carol. I wish they would here, BTD. It is 91 here. And it's going to be 90 tomorrow and tomorrow or the day after that too. Oh, wow. That's pretty cool, Kenneth. Now, will you be able to fix your own car, or do you need all that expensive equipment because we have computers and things? Wow, 96. Hello, Lily. Of course, Lily. Hope everything works out. Yes, it has, Tracy. Very hot. It'll be interesting to see if we have a mild winter or not. I had some administrative stuff I wanted to share with you. Nothing bad. I'm just stuff I wanted to tell you. Hello, Karen. Just stuff I wanted to share with you. Yeah, I don't mind snow. Well, it's the ice I don't like, but I don't mind snow for the most part. Do you guys get snow really bad up there, Tracy? Karen, do you get the same, pretty much the same kind of weather that Cincinnati gets? Oh, yeah, I guess so, Scott. Now, when you guys, oh, wow, you live in Michigan. Yeah, I know somebody who moved up to Michigan. Hello, Nikki. Oh my God, 99. I have a tendency whenever I go someplace, it winds up being the hottest in like 100 years. While I was in England, it was the hottest in 100 years. And then I was down in Key West, and it was, what was it? I think it was 120 to 125 heat index. And they said that was unusual. So, oh, wow. Sorry to hear that, Scott. Now, Scott, I don't know if you know this. Hey, lady bass player. Scott, I don't know if you know this answer to this question or not, but like when Willie did the Farm Aid, did that actually go to a lot of farmers? Did a lot of that money go to the farmers, or did a lot of it get caught in administrative stuff where farmers didn't get to see too much? How you doing, lady bass? Speaking of Willie Nelson, I think he's in poor health right now. He and Loretta Lynn both, I've told her, are sick. I think Loretta Lynn is now staying with one of her daughters. I need to get a Facebook or get one of those, was a discussion group. I don't know how to do all that stuff. I don't know how to set up the Facebook groups. People have told me, I think Vince told me when I went down to meet Michael and Becca, and it sounded like it made sense, but then when I got home, it did not. Oh, good. That's nice to hear. Yes, I have a very funny story involving Willie Nelson. I don't know if I'll ever tell it, but I might one day. Oh, oh, sorry to hear that, Scott. Yeah, it's usually the way it happens, I think. George Harrison, when he did Concert for Bangladesh, he had a hard time trying to find out who to send the money to because he kept hearing all these bad things about different organizations. So I think he finally went with UNICEF because it was the less amount of strings and hoops to jump through. And yes, BTD, I'm having tea. Oh, that's cool. That's a noble effort, Kenneth. No BTD. I drink my tea the way I drink my bourbon, just straight with no milk, no sugar. If I want my tea sweet, I'll just stick my finger in it. Oh, it is tea. Yes, it is. Have you ever heard? Oh, I know. I'm a wild man. Although I will admit, BTD, when I've gotten a hold of some tea that I didn't like, I will put milk and sugar in it so I don't want to waste it. Wow. That's pretty cool, Nikki. I'm trying to remember who I'd met recently. They said that they knew Johnny Cash, and Johnny Cash was really cool too. They'd walk in and I think be in their dad's kitchen. Oh, I need a straight jacket, BTD. Yes, that's true, Hazelnut. Having somebody anybody you can trust who's a contractor or anything. Let's see, Scott, what'd you say? Yeah, I am gonna. Yeah, I'm glad you mentioned that, Scott. Yeah, I did. I was thinking about. I did a lot of thinking about it actually, and a lot of banging around of ideas. And I thought I would go ahead and go because I'd like to see everybody. I'll explain a little bit. I'm not going to go into a whole bunch because this is fun night. We're going to have trivia and maybe Chloe's mom gets to meet Merv. Oh, that was cool.
It's 7 o'clock.
Yeah, I thought about it and I thought, well, maybe I'll see if I can cancel and stuff. But I already have some Groupon stuff. I want to vlog. When I get down there, I definitely want to vlog and film some stuff because there's a few things I want to see and haven't seen, and it'd be nice to see people. Um, but see, Scott, I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you mentioned that because I'm trying to. Yes, it is. I will hurry, BTD. Um, so fill me in, Scott. I'm kind of confused. So Friday the 4th at 7 o'clock, we meet at the island. Everybody meets at the island, and then what? Saturday. Oh, I see. Yeah, Chris about T-shirts asked me that last week. I'll have to try to turn that off if I can. I'm kind of illiterate on that. Anyway, so then what? Saturday is a picnic someplace. I'm kind of out of the loop. I've been very busy and it's been very stressful summer, so I haven't. I keep getting different things. I was going to ask Joe Jeffers today, but he really wasn't able to speak too much. But from what I understood, it was like Friday at the island, people meet and say hello. No Friday. Oh, Friday at noon at Minnick Park. No island meet. Okay, let me write that down real quick. I'll have to figure out where that is. Okay, then it's what is that? What that picnic thing? Is that Saturday or what's that? Mike's house. I've heard. Oh, BTD. See, you made me drop my pen on that one. Okay, so rode over from Space Needle. Okay. Yeah, I might show up for a little bit, say hello and stuff. Anyway, I will go ahead and get started. I wanted to pick stuff. I thought about this and I have a list of everybody's suggestions for trivia, and I thought I would do. Hello, Vicky. Same here. What I thought I'd try to do is pick stuff that's diverse, that it's a little bit different, so maybe everybody can join in. So it's not like all 1950s TV or all 1970s TV and things like that. So people can, and I know a lot of people have told me they'd like some cartoons thrown in. So, and who wouldn't? So I thought I would do that. Okay, so let me go ahead. Hello, Dawn. Well, we're going to see. Well, maybe you will fix some ribs on your channel. That would be cool. Dawn, we need to do a Dawn's Kitchen thing. I was thinking I have all these frozen peppers. We could do a very quick, non-fermented hot sauce, not too hot, just enough. Okay, Tracy, and then or something like that. So that would be cool. All right, so let me gonna get started. I was gonna do some administrative stuff. I talked with Joe Jeffers today. I called him about 1 o'clock today, and thank you, Karen. I talked with Joe Jeffers today at 1:06 p.m. and he was a little groggy, and he said everything went fine. It was a success, and that's that. So cool, Dawn. That would be great. So Joe's doing good, and so also I wanted to thank everybody this week. I reached 800 subscribers, so I'm very happy about that. Thank you all who subscribed and have stuck with me and come to my live streams. Oh, we'll just do paper plates, Dawn. Or disposable stuff. But anyway, I got 800 subs, so I want to thank everybody who has done that and has taken part in it. So thank you all. Yes, thank you, Karen. And then somebody was asking me, I'd gotten a couple of emails. Thank you, Tracy. Thank you, Dawn. So a couple of people were asking me about my Patreon stuff and what I did and how do I do it and all that stuff. Yes, yay, Joe. I'm glad he was doing well. Oh, you do not have minus BTD. Thank you, Chloe's mom. I hope you guys do a live stream soon, because then I want to hear some of your voices, Chloe's mom. Anyway, somebody emailed me and asked me if I would mention stuff. So anyway, it's in the description box. I always have the links to my Patreon and PayPal. But anyway, I just have 3 tiers. The $1 a month, you get a thank you in the vlog. If somebody does $3 a month, I give a thank you in a postcard. And then $5 a month, I do a thank you on the vlog, postcard, and then I send you a souvenir from one of the vlogs I've done. And then also, if anybody, oh, that would be great, BTD. I'm looking forward to that. Do some Popeye. That would be great. And then if anybody's wondering about Mothman, I did a vlog. I think it was like my 15th vlog I did. I did Mothman's. I went down there and did Mothman. So if you want to see a little bit. Oh, BTD, you and Rhonda could do Bert and Ernie. That would be fun. Thank you, Karen. And oh yes, Mr. Bean, Tuddy. So anyway, I do have a Mothman video. So if you guys want to see that about what Mothman is and what's about, I do go into the I go into the museum because I have a very strong feeling that when Will and Dawn and I get down there or over there, I do too, BTD. I do an impression too. But anyway, I don't think we'll be able to get into the museum. We'll be unless we stand in a very long line. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see. Anyway, and then also I just wanted to say before I get into the quizzes, I wanted to give a shout out to Scott and to Will. I wanted to thank you guys a great deal. Last week, I was dealing with some, I won't get into it because we're here to have fun, but I was dealing with a little bit of drama myself. Someone was upset with me because I was not becoming involved in drama, and I'm trying to be neutral and everybody, get along. I like to get along with everybody. I don't want to be at war with anybody. And so they were being kind of negative. And so I was thinking, man, I just ought to just pull the plug on this thing and forget about it. And Scott and Will were very kind and were very encouraging, said some very encouraging things. And I appreciate it. So thank you, Scott, and thanks to Will, and thanks to everybody who just kind of gave me some encouragement. I appreciate it. It's very nice. So thank you very much. Okay, so now we're going to do some stuff. Fun. Yes, that's what we're having. We're going to have some fun. Yes, it is, Scott. It certainly is. Hello, Kendra. I was hoping you would show up. We're going to do Green Acres, Big Bang Theory, and the Flintstones. So I figure you've probably watched one of them. Yes, it is, Hazelnut. It really is. It's nice because you kind of like, at least for me, I'm doing when you do vlogs, and Will and Dawn can tell you this too. Any of you guys who do vlogs, man, when you're out there, oh, that's fine, Kendra. We're just jawing, as they would say on the Andy Griffith Show. But when you're out there doing your vlogs, you're solitary and you're by yourself and you're kind of in a bubble, and so you don't know what's going on. And with me especially, I don't have Facebook or Instagram or any of that stuff. I probably should, but I don't have it, and so I'm completely out of the loop of stuff. And so stuff happens, and I kind of get caught off guard. So anyway, here we go. I will start off with Green Acres. And remember, if you know the answer, give an X. Okay, everybody ready? Question 1. What is the full name of the scene-stealing pig in Green Acres? First and last name. Oh, we do too, Chloe. I do too, Chloe's mom. So I'm completely off the grid. And yet I have a YouTube channel. Go figure. Kenneth Oaks. I don't even have a MySpace. Kenneth Oaks. Arnold Ziffel. Yes. Kenneth gets a point. Very good. Okay. Oh, that's the other thing. When I was doing these quizzes, I was thinking of questions. I thought, I don't want to. Oh, that's something that the kids used to enjoy, Tracy. It was off the hook, yo. It was all that and a bag of chips, I hear. Oh, I should, BTD. I'm a mess. I need face cream. But anyway, I thought about it and I thought, I want these to be fun and so people don't feel discouraged. So I try to make them, pretty easy if you've watched the show. Oh, Scott's cracking the whip. Okay, so Big Bang Theory. When Sheldon knocks on a door, how many times does he knock? So when Sheldon knocks on a door, D Cobb. Yes, 3. Excellent. Where'd my scorecard go? Okay, so now the one you've been waiting for, Flintstones. What is the name of the town the Flintstones live in? Where do the Flintstones live? Chloe's mom. Uh-oh. Chloe's mom. Uh-oh. Now I have to keep a promise. Bedrock. Oh. Okay. Chloe's mom gets a point. Okay. Hopefully everybody knows who Merv Griffin was. He was a talk show host, and okay, Kendra. Okay, so here he was, and so he would often, well, I'll tell you a story about Merv in a minute. But anyway, the reason I'm doing this because I made a deal with Chloe's mom. If she gets a point, I will do a celebrity voice. Hello, Bone Daddy. You're in time to see my Merv impression. And maybe you leave then. I don't know. You might say, well, I've had enough of this. Okay, so here we go. Let's see. Ooh, I like your dress. Ooh. Today we have, hey, Bob and Bonnie. Ooh. Oh, I got thrown off. Okay. He would have like Joey Heatherton on and stuff. He'd be like, oh, I like your dress. Oh, that's nice. And he always sounded pervy Mervy, It's like, oh, I like your dress. Oh, tonight we have Dodie Goodman and Toady Fields. Ooh. Yes. And then, and one of the things that was funny, I noticed this about Merv, and I thought, am I the only one who sees this? And then, oh shoot, what was his name? Martin Short was on Letterman one night, and he said he knows the same thing. But like, say Merv had people on either side of him, and he would ask somebody over here, he said, "So Lucille Ball, what's it like being so brilliant?" And then turn his back and start talking to Bob Hope or somebody. So, oh, thank you. Yes. Herbie, yes. Oh, I like your dress. And now, Dodie, Toady. Yes. And then remember he had Arthur Treacher sitting in the corner. And then anybody know what game show he's best known for? It's not a point or anything. He did Wheel of Fortune, and on his headstone he says, I will not be back after these messages. So anyway, yes, and I lost a viewer. Okay, so here we go. Way to go, Chloe's mom. Ooh. Okay. Green Acres. Green Acres, like its sister show, Petticoat Junction, takes place around which fictional town? Karen Story. Bone Daddy, I'm sorry you saw me do my Merv. I'm very embarrassed. Yes, Karen Story, Hooterville. Okay. Flintstones. Yes. I know. Well, anyway. Number 2. What is the name of Fred's pet dinosaur? Scott Bartlett. Yes, Scott. Dino. Chloe's mom, I hope that was worth you coming and getting your point over. I don't know. I feel embarrassed now. Okay, let's see. Big Bang Theory. What is the name of the kids' science show host loved by Sheldon and Leonard? Karen Story. Oh, good, Kendra. I'm glad. Oh, you like Mer. Okay. Oh, thank you, Kendra. Ooh, I like your dress. Ooh. Oh, you just lost it. Oh, okay. Now who's next then? Scott Bartlett. Yes, Professor Proton. Thank you. Yeah, it's good to look at every once in a while. Let's see. Which one's next? Flintstones, I think. No, I already did that one. Okay, so back to Green Acres. Okay, this one's a little tougher. Eddie Albert's character named Oliver Wendell Douglas was a mashup of Oliver Wendell Holmes and William Orville Douglas, who were two Americans famous for being what? I'll repeat that. Eddie Albert's character, Oliver Wendell Douglas, was a matchup of Oliver Wendell Holmes and William Orville Douglas, who were two Americans famous for being what? Don't say Americans. Karen Story. Karen Story, then Hazelnut. No, Hazelnut McGee. Well, sort of, but close. No, Misfits and Dreamers. They're close. Along that line. Oh, thank you. Yes. No. Lady bass player Kenneth Oakes, and then I'll tell you. Lady bass and Kenneth Oakes. No. Kenneth, and then Kendra, and then I'll tell you if nobody knows. I'll accept that one. Yes, they were Supreme Court justices. That was Kenneth. Cool. Okay, Flintstones. Who is Fred's best friend, first and last name? Oh, I know, Karen. Karen, you always win, though. Who did I pick already? Chloe's mom. Who is Fred's best friend? Hello, Joe. Thanks. How you doing? I just told everybody you were doing well and everything went well, and that's all I said. So there. Yes, Chloe's mom, Barney Rubble. Oh, good job. That's just fantastic, Chloe's mom. Yes. I'm going to get so many thumbs down. Okay. Big Bang Theory. This will be easy for you. Who played Professor Proton? Scott Bartlett. Yes, Bob Newhart. Well done. Scott, did you ever see Bob Newhart on Johnny Carson with Don Rickles? That was hilarious. They were always great together, and they were actually friends in real life, and they would vacation together. And always try to embarrass each other. Oh, thank you, Bob. Oh, it was hilarious, Scott. One time they were on there talking about, because Bob's so low key, and then Rickles wasn't, and he's talking about when they vacationed in Hawaii, and Rickles said, "Oh yeah, Bob's so straight laced, he steps out of the shower to pee," and without batting an eye, Bob, you mean you don't? And he got all red faced. It was funny. They had good banter. They were perfect together. Oh, that's right, Chloe. Ooh. Okay, so let's see. Here we go. This one's a little bit tougher. Green Acres was based on a 1950s Granby's Green Acres. So before there was Green Acres, it was Granby's Green Acres. What was Granby's Green Acres? Was it A, a radio program, B, a novel, or C, a movie? So before Green Acres, it was based on Granby's Green Acres. Was that a radio program, a novel, or a movie? Kendra Caswell. Kendra Caswell. B. Nope. Not a novel. Who's next? Let's see. Kendra. Lady Bass. Yes. Radio program. Very good. Lady Bass. Okay. Flintstones. What is the color of Fred's wife's hair? Scott Bartlett. Red. Yes. Yeah, or depending on your TV, results may differ. You already shaved Rhonda. What, Joe? I don't know. Okay, so well done, Missy. That was, yes, Scott gets a point. Okay. Big Bang Theory. Okay, I want to make sure I didn't miss anything. All right. If I miss something, just repeat it. I'll catch it eventually. Okay, number 4. What singer did Howard and Amy Farrah Fowler realize they both liked in the episode The Scavenger Vortex? Oh, okay, Joe. I just thought you took up barbering or something. Scott. Scott, then Kenneth. Nope. Kenneth? It's kind of in that similar genre, if you will, Scott. See, Kenneth and then Hazelnut. No, Hazelnut. Yes, Neil Diamond. Very good. Oh, sorry about that, Kendra. Yeah, I do too. Whenever I'm on anybody's live stream, I'm always lagging for some reason. So, yeah, I know I do too. Well, they're kind of all kind of blend together, don't they, Scott? They're all kind of the same, aren't they? Okay, so let's see. Where are we now? We are up to Green Acres. Okay. Oliver and Lisa moved to the countryside from which big city? Thank you, Karen. I know, Nikki. I swear it drives me crazy sometimes. Lady Bass. Lady Bass and Chloe's mom. Yes, Lady Bass, New York. Yes, New York is where she'd rather stay. She gets such allergic smelling head or something like that. Okay, Flintstones. Oh, I get allergic smelling head. Yeah, that makes more sense. And you get an allergic smelling head. I don't know. All right. Who is Betty in the Flintstones? Who is Betty? No, I'm not singing it. D-Cobb. D-Cobb. Who is D-Cobb? Yes, very good. Barney's wife. Do I have you here? Oh, yes, right here. Don't take the blue one by accident, Bob. It'll be a different evening. Okay. Big Bang Theory. What is the name of Sheldon's internet show? Hazelnut McGee. Kendra, you recommend a TV show one day or for one trivia night one night, and I will do it. Yes, Fun with Flags. Very good, Hazelnut. Okay, now let's see. Green Acres. Oh, Joe, you're feeling better. You're definitely feeling better, Joe. Okay, here we go. Lisa Douglas and actress Ava Gabor, so they both count. Lisa Douglas and Ava Gabor were of what nationality? Getting frosty in here. Kendra. Thank you, Karen. Kendra, then Lady Bass. Nope. Lady Bass. The X's went flying on this one. That's cool. Yes, Lady Bass. She was Hungarian. This is a close one. Okay. Fred Flintstone, or the Flintstones. What powers the cars in the Flintstones? D-Cobb, then Chloe's mom. D-Cobb, Chloe's mom, Lady Bass, then Kendra. Feet, yes, very good. When I first got my license when I was a kid, I wanted to see that Flintstones approach. So I just drove down the street a little bit with the door with my foot out, and it did not end well. So yes, more like foot. Yeah, it was foot powder. Okay, Big Bang Theory. When Sheldon got a bunch of cats, he named them after scientists. Oh, I'm sorry, Kendra. Okay, let me start over. When Sheldon got a bunch of cats he named after scientists, there was one exception. What was this cat's name? He got a bunch of cats because he and Amy broke up. Take care, Joe. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you feel better. You've got a few weeks to heal up until you come down there. So Sheldon had a bunch of cats after he and Amy broke up. And he named them after the Manhattan Project, except for one. And Lady Bass Player. Zazzles, that's right, because he was zazzy. Very good. Okay, Green Acres. In the opening credits, Lisa and Oliver this is going to be a tough one. My apologies. In the opening credits, Lisa and Oliver pose with a pitchfork in an homage to what iconic American painter... Shoot, let me start this. Man, I can't read tonight. In the opening credits, Lisa and Oliver posed with a pitchfork as an homage to what iconic American painting by Grant Wood? Kenneth Oakes, and then Karen, and then Scott, and then Hazel. Oh, and what about Bowman? So Kenneth. Essentially what I'm saying is what this is trying to say is there was a painting by Grant Wood that they were trying to copy. What's the name of it? Of the painting? Nope. Kendra? Let's see who's next. Kenneth, and then Karen, then Scott. American Gothic, yes. Very good, Karen. When I wrote that question, I thought, man, that's going to be hard to word. I don't know why. Okay, Flintstones. Flintstones. What is Fred's boss's name? What is the name of Fred's boss? Misfits and Dreamers, then D-Cobb. Mr. Slate, yes. Oh, I didn't. Well, I'm going to give that to Dawn. Mr. Slate. And then Bob. Okay, Bob, I called on you, didn't I? Bob, I called on you first. Okay, I'll give it to you too. I don't want any fights. Or I'll turn this live stream around so quick. Oh, I'll wait till your father gets home. Okay. Big Bang Theory. What is Sheldon's middle name? That's right, Karen. I'll call your parents, each and every one of you. That's right. I'll stop this live stream and turn around and go back home. Wait till your father gets here. Lady Bass. I don't know. It depends on the thing I'm doing, BTD. It depends on the show. The one show I did, I forget what show it was. Man, it just beat me up. I had a hard time finding the questions for it. Lady Bass. Nope. Who's next? What is the middle name of Sheldon? Kenneth Oakes. No. What, Scott? I asked, what is Sheldon's middle name? Lady Bass player. Yes, Lady Bass. Lee. Sheldon Lee Cooper. Okay, let's see. That's okay, Karen. I'm going to send a note home to everybody's parents. Okay. So this is Green Acres. What was unique about the first episode of Green Acres? A, it was the only episode in black and white. B, it was filmed as a mockumentary. Or C, it was a crossover from Mr. Ed. Kendra Caswell. I swear it's just T that was in there. Let's see, Kendra, then Karen, then Lady Bass. No, not black and white. Karen, that's what I thought, Kendra, when I saw this. See, Kendra, then Lady Bass. Yes, it was a mockumentary. Should we all be concerned that we know TV this well, or at least vintage TV? Hello, Pitbull. How are you doing? Yes, Karen. Mock doc. It's close enough. No, we're not sad. We just love good TV. Oh, okay. Poop might be ringing your bell. Okay. All right. Flintstones. Who is the alien that frequently visits Fred and Barney? Oh, Nick at Night. Cool. Lady Bass, then Scott. Lady Bass, Scott, then Bob and Bonnie. Lady Bass, you there? The Great Gazoo, yes. Kenneth, the question was, what was the alien that frequently visited Fred and Barney? So Lady Bass, cool. Okay. Okay, Big Bang Theory. Whose father abandoned him as a child? Hazelnut McGee and then Karen. Howard, yes, very good. Okay, this one's going to be a little tougher. Excuse me. Vic Mizzy, the guy named Vic Mizzy, composed the theme song to Green Acres. What other forgettable TV? Oh, excuse me. What other unforgettable TV theme song did he write? Karen Story. Ben Scott. No. Scott. Scott, Lady Bass. No. Lady Bass. I'll do Lady Bass, Bob and Bonnie, then Pitbull. If nobody gets it, I'll give you a hint. Yes, Addams Family. Very good. Okay. Flintstones. What color is the Great Gazoo? D-Cobb. D-Cobb, then Kendra. Green, yes. Great Gazoo was green. Unless you had a black and white TV. Then it was gray. There's a little tougher one. Big Bang Theory. With whom did Howard wash dishes with at the homeless shelter at Thanksgiving? With whom did Howard wash dishes with at the homeless shelter at Thanksgiving? Hazelnut. Yes, Elon Musk. Can anybody tell me who Elon Musk is? What is the car that he has? What's his car's name? Scott Bartlett. Yes, the Tesla. Very good, Scott. I'll give you a point for that. Oh, I know it does sound like aftershave. You know, do you know the if you know the vlog I did on Entertainment Junction? The little guy that was with me, Henry, his dad has a Tesla and was saying that it has cameras all around it. So if somebody's messing with your car, it takes photos of it, so you can get it on your phone. So that's pretty cool. Oh, that's right, Musk by Cody. Okay, so we're back to Flintstones. Cootie per. You know, Scott, I went to school with a lot of kids that had cootie, used cooties. Okay, so which cartoon did the Flintstones creator also create? So the person who created the Flintstones also created this individual. Oh, I don't even have to say. Okay, Kendra. Kendra, then Scott. Yeah, Kendra, cool. Yes, I didn't even have to give you a hint. Cool, the Jetsons. Kendra on the board. Okay, Green Acres. Oh, did you ever see? Remember the High Karate commercials? Those are funny. BTD just mentioned Brute 33. You guys remember the High Karate commercials? Those were funny. Congratulations, Kendra. Yeah, they were funny. Okay, Green Acres. Who sang the theme song to Green Acres? Who were the two people that sang the theme song to Green Acres? Oh, that's right, Close Up Toothpaste. We should just call this the flashback channel or something. Yes, Karen. Karen, then Lady Bass. Oh, Gleam, yeah. Remember Dippity Doo? It's like some hair gel that ladies used. Oh, Tracy. Can't Scott come out and play a little longer? Hello, Pamela. How you doing? Yes, Jaja and Eddie Albert. Oh, that's right, too. Oh, it was. I remember that. I think that was Calgon, wasn't it, Scott? So, yes, Karen gets a point. And there are a lot of people kicking it today. All right, so good. Good to hear it, Pam. Or excuse me, Pamela. Big Bang Theory. Oh, was it Cheer? Okay. Yeah, Calgon's something else. That's right, Cheer. Okay, Big Bang Theory. What is the profession of Raj's dad? Hazelnut McGee. Yes, gynecologist. Okay, Flintstones. This would probably be easy if you think about the times. What adult industry co-sponsored the first two seasons of the Flintstones? Was it A, alcohol, B, betting, as in gambling, or C, tobacco? What about Dawn? What about Dawn? Who co-sponsored the first two seasons of the Flintstones? Alcohol, gambling, or tobacco? Tobacco, yes, that's right, Dawn. If you see some of those old shows that where they include the commercials, there's tons of tobacco stuff. And the one I saw, there's on if you look around on YouTube for 1940s commercials, they'll have where doctors, like 4 out of 5 doctors, recommend Camel because it clears your throat and clears your lungs, and it's freaky. Let's see. Yeah, the doctor ones are hilarious. Miller Lite. Yes. Okay, Green Acres. What did Oliver do for a living in the big city before moving to the farm? Oh, really? Wow. That's something, Scott. Karen Story. Yes, Karen. He was a lawyer. For the Christmas one, would you guys like to have like Christmas movies where I quiz you on Christmas movies? Like do like Christmas Story and different ones? Yeah, cool. Oh, I know. I love that. Yes, not a sponsor. Be nice if they were. Excellent. Yes, we will do that. We will. I'll also try to do. Elf. Yeah, I'll try to pick up a whole bunch of them, and I'll do the same thing. I'll try to do one for Halloween too. Make it all, Okay. Big Bang Theory. For Christmas one year, Penny gave Sheldon a napkin. Who did it belong to? Oh, yeah, I remember that one, Kendra. Yeah, if you remember, I did a Rosemary Clooney's house vlog, and they had a bunch. I think it was supposedly the biggest collection of White Christmas in one spot, Bob. Yeah. Oh God, no BTD, no Hallmark. Scott Bartlett. No. Leonard Nimoy. Yes. If I can remember it, I'll show you my Leonard Nimoy autograph photo one week. It was one of the last 10 he signed before he passed away. Oh, Cashew about Christmas shows. Yes. Ooh, yes. Yes, I agree, Chloe. Hallmark and Lifetime movies blow. Yes. Okay. People coming in late, they will have no idea why I'm doing that weird voice, but that's okay. Question 12, Green Acres. What did Oliver do? Oh, question 12, Green Acres. Who owned the general store? In Green Acres, who owned the general store? Karen Story. Oh, okay. Kenneth Oaks, then Lady Bass. Who owned the general store? Kenneth and Lady Bass. I know, Karen. I get that way too. And then when I hear the answer, I'm like, oh, I can't believe I missed that. The Olsons. They own everything else. Yes, Kenneth. Mr. Drucker. Sam Drucker. Okay, the Flintstones. I know, Karen. I get that. I get a little brain fart, and then somebody says it. I go, oh, I feel bad. I didn't remember that. Okay. Flintstones. Barney got his child a pet hopperoo. What is the pet's name? So Barney had a pet as well. And what's his pet's name? Lady Bass, then Scott. Wow, Nikki, that's pretty good. Did the vet give your cat appetite stimulant? Hopperoo. No. Close. Who was next? Scott Bartlett. Scott Bartlett, then Kenneth. No. Kenneth Oaks. Hoppy. That's right. Hoppy. Okay. Big Bang Theory. What is Howard? Excuse me. What is Howard's highest level of education? Oh wow. Well, I'm glad he's feeling better, Nikki. I know what it's like when you have sick pets. Kendra. What is Howard's highest level of education? Kendra. No. Lady Bass. Lady Bass, then Hazelnut. Yes, but what's the level? Hazelnut, then Karen. He's an engineer. What's his highest level of education, though? What degree? Karen Story. And then Chloe's mom. Uh-oh. Or no, D, then Chloe's mom. 9 teeth, that's a lot. No, let's see. I will do D Cobb and then Chloe's mom, then I'll tell you. D Cobb and then Chloe's mom. Master's degree, yes. Ooh, yes. D. Man, this is a close one this week. Okay. Green Acres. Oh, I'm sorry, Scott. I'm sorry, I forgot. I'm trying to do both. Forgive me. You're not mad, are you? I hope not. Okay. 13. Well, I'll tell you what, Scott. If you're tied with somebody, I'll give you a point. Okay. 13. Green Acres. Arnold the pig falls in love with Cynthia. This one I did not get when I tried it. Arnold the pig falls in love with Cynthia. What kind of animal is Cynthia? Is it A, a dog, B, a chicken, or C, a horse? Okay, Scott, good. Kendra. No, not a horse. Who's next? Let's see, Lady Bass, then Kenneth. No, not a chicken. So who's next? Lady Bass? Yes, a dog. I didn't know that either. I could not believe that. I had a complete blank on that one. Okay, Flintstones. This will be a good one. What was Anne Margaret's Flintstones name? You know how they always would say Holly Rock or something like that for Hollywood. What was Anne Margaret's Flintstones
It's
name?
8 o'clock.
Lady Bass. Lady Bass and Scott. Karen is an Italian cookie. No, Scott. You got the first name right. Scott, and then if anybody else wants to take a shot at it. Yes, Anne Margrock. Very good, Scott. Okay. Big Bang Theory. Howard invented a game to annoy Raj called Emily or blank. Remember when he was with Emily? Raj was going out with Emily, and he would say these silly things, and then Scott. I like that episode. That was a good one. Yes, Cinnamon. Emily or Cinnamon. And oftentimes it was Cinnamon. He said it too. Okay. What is the name of the Douglas's farmhand in Green Acres? Lady Bass, then Karen. Lady Bass, then Karen. Ebb, that's right. Ebb Dawson. Very good. Let's see who's next. Okay. Let's see how many people know this one. What sitcom was the Flintstones modeled after? Kendra Caswell, Karen Story. Kendra, then Karen. Skip you, okay. Karen? Karen, then Lady Bass, then Scott. Yes, the Honeymooners. Okay, Big Bang Theory. Which character's mother died during the show? D, Cobb, and then Karen. Yes, Howard's mom died. Very good, D. Okay, we're down to the last questions. Name the brother and sister carpenters who pretend they are both male to get more jobs on Green Acres. Lady Bass. Alf and Ralph, yes. Do you know what her real name, or not her real name, but what her actual, not the actress's name, but the character, you know what her real name was? Oh, well, good luck, Kendra. Anybody know what her real name was? It was Mary. So they named, yeah, her name was Mary, and then they changed the names. Okay, Big Bang Theory. Then I'll end with the Flintstones. And Big Bang Theory, of the four characters, which character's father is dead? Oh, that's right, Karen. I remember one of them was when was like Gomer's date. D. Cobb, then Scott. Yes, Sheldon. Very good. Very good, D. Okay. Last question of the evening, and then I'll have to tally up the numbers. Where does Fred work? That's right. Bought her a Corsage. It came running back. Kendra, and then D. Where does Fred work? Kendra, D, and Scott. Kendra, D, then Scott. I'll give you a second, Kendra. Go ahead and. Where did Fred work? Think about the opening scene. I'll give you another shot, Kendra, then I'll go to D and then Scott. Okay, D, then Scott. Yes, the quarry. Very good. He worked in the quarry. Yeah, it was funny when I was a kid, and I heard that the Beatles' early band was named the Quarrymen. I kept thinking of Fred Flintstone. Okay, so those are the questions, and let me tally up the votes or the points and see. Let's see. Okay, so tied for second place is D Cobb and Scott. And Kendra's off the island. And then our winner for tonight is Lady Bass Player with 9. So Lady Bass had 9, Scott had 8, and D Cobb had 8. So very good. Congratulations, everybody. That was fun. Hope you enjoyed it too. Hope you had as much fun as I had. Very good. So anyway, do you guys like having the quizzes or the quizzes, the trivia night? You like having that? Yes, good. Okay. I thought that'd be fun to do. So thank you, Scott. Yes, I was, it's funny, BTD, I caught myself. I was really glad. I stepped in it twice, or stepped in it once and almost stepped in it a second time. You're welcome, Bob. I had Hump Day Trivia. Yeah, we'll call that Hump Day Trivia. Yeah, I felt really bad. I was hoping Harvey 5 would be on here so I could apologize. I did my oh, okay, good, D. Yeah, I'm going to try to do 3 different types of things. That way somebody, might be a little something for somebody. I did not realize when I did it about the day that my Whopper review came out, I'd been behind on my videos and I started watching them, and I watched Harvey 5 and they did a Whopper review. So I felt really bad. I didn't even know they had done it. So I felt bad for copying them. And then BTD, I was sitting around thinking, I was looking at some of my books and I saw British English and British slang. I thought, oh, that'd be a good one. And then I forgot that you and Chloe had done that already. So I'm glad I dodged a bullet on that one, because I like to do stuff that's different, and I don't want to overlap on anybody's thing. So anyway, good. Excellent, Kenneth. Oh no, BTD, that's your thing. I don't want to do anything like that. Grease 1 and 2. Okay. Kendra, I'll have to watch it first, but I will do Grease 1 and Grease 2. Excellent. Well, thank you. Thanks for coming. Yeah. I just don't want to. I just don't want to do something stupid. Yeah, that's true, Scott. I mean, as soon as you think I know people have told me have gone to art school. One of the first things they're taught is there's no original ideas. It's just somebody's done. But I just didn't want to, didn't want anybody to think that I'd taken their idea or anything. Well, thank you, Lady Bass Player. I appreciate that. I try to do something different with it, But anyway, so that was fun. I enjoyed that. And so I'm going to write down Grease for Kendra, because I might do. I know I better shape up, and that's a line from Grease. I know that part. That's Olivia Newton-John, I believe, isn't it? Is that right, Kendra? What's my shirt say? World famous Willie T's restaurant bar and something else. Bar. Oh, restaurant and bar. Oh, it is? Okay, good. Oh, Walking Dead. Okay. Yeah, I got this in Key West when I was in Key West. I'd like to do. I got because I like the birds. It has the like crows on it, so I thought it'd be. Oh, westerns. Okay, I'll do westerns. I could do. Yeah, I'll do films. I can do some films too. Yeah, I got Married with Children, Scott, and Scooby Doo. I got both of those on my list, and I thought what I would do is try to do a mix of them. So yeah, I do have those on my little bank of trivia subjects. I looked at them. So yeah, I'll do some movies too. Smurfs. Oh, okay. How about The Godfathers? Would any of you like? Me neither, Karen. That's the thing. I did one. I forget what it was. I forget what the trivia I did one night was, but I'd never seen it, and so I was hoping I was getting everything right because I thought, oh, Tom and Jerry. Yes, Tom and Jerry. Oh yes, Star Wars too. Yes. Yeah, I'll start. Yeah, I'll do Star Wars, Star Trek, and geek out. Yeah, I do have Saturday Night Live trivia. Oh yes, Saturday SNL. That would be good. Yeah, I did. I think I did Brady Bunch. Didn't I? Did I already do Brady Bunch? Yeah, I have Frasier on there too. MacGyver. Oh yes, Park and Rec. I binge. Yeah, when I had the roofers here, I was binge watching Park and Rec, and man, I forgot how funny it was. Oh, Mr. Rogers, sure, I could. Oh, Chloe's mom. Next week, remind me if you get something. If you get a point, I'll do Mr. Rogers' voice for you. So give you incentive to either come and get a point or to not come, depending on what you think of Mr. Rogers. Did you know, and then I'll let you guys have your evening. Did you know Andy Warhol's grave? Oh, okay, good, Chloe. Yes, I'll do Disney movies too, Scott. Yeah, the possibilities are endless. Did you know that Andy Warhol's grave has a camera on it, and you can go online. I forget where it is, and you can just stare at his grave. It's like a camera on, and then you watch people going up and doing stuff, and it figures this. The time I turned it on, there was a lady, an older lady in what they call them, a house coat or a house dress, whatever you call it, like one of those house things. Anyway, and she lifted up the back end of her house dress and mooned the camera. Yes, we did do MASH, I think. Oh, all right. Dora the Explorer. See, I got that. The movie actually was okay. Chloe's mom, just a little bit. Let's see. Chloe's mom, can you say goodnight? I know you could. I like the way you say that. Sure. That'd be nice. Sure. We'll go to the neighborhood and make believe next week. We'll talk to the trolley. How is that? How is that, Chloe? People are going to tune in. There's like, why is that weird guy doing weird voices? What the? Oh, okay. I would. That would be good. Sure. I like the way you say you're special too, Lady Base. Sure. I like the way you say that. Sure. Yes, cardigan, absolutely. And maybe get the tie and stuff. That would be funny. Oh, Annie. Okay. Man, you guys. Lawson. Oh, Lawson. I thought it's funny, Karen. I thought today I actually thought about doing My Favorite Martian. I thought, would anybody even know about My Favorite Martian? So that's cool you mentioned that. Yeah, Lost in Space, My Favorite Martian. Oh, I did too, Chloe's mom. And it's funny because yes, Star Trek. I could bring out the Leonard Nimoy picture. Yeah, it's funny. People always try to dig up dirt on Fred Rogers, and they never did, because he really was who you said he was. And I've read like 2 or 3 biographies on him, and I'll tell you this quick story, then I'll let you guys get going. Okay, Kendra. But there is a local guy here in Cincinnati called Captain. Oh shoot, what was his name? Yes, he was. Uncle Al. There's a local TV guy named Uncle Al and his wife, Captain Wendy. Yes, My Three Sons would be good. But anyway, Uncle Al had this reputation of not liking kids. And so I was on his show one time when I was little, and I was on the merry-go-round. And there was this little girl in front of me kind of crying a little bit, fussing. And Uncle Al comes up to him and says, "Oh, what's wrong?" She goes, "Oh, I want to be on a different color horse." He goes, "Do you want to be on it at all?" Then shut the hell up. And then he turns around and starts fumbling with his hat and dancing. And I was shocked. And okay. Oh, okay, Kendra. All right. But anyway, I just remember when I was little, and then my mom said, "Well, did you have a nice time?" And I said, "Well, Uncle Al told a little girl to shut the hell up." So, but this woman, the reason I bring that up, this woman who wrote a biography on Mr. Rogers, she worked for one of the Christian network stations, and she interviewed him, and she was hesitant to do so because she was afraid about being like Mr. because she was from the area apparently, and she knew about Uncle Al too, and that the kids on Halloween went up to his door and he chased them off on Halloween, chased them off their porch. So she was afraid to meet Mr. Rogers, and she said Mr. Rogers was just a wonderful guy. So that's nice to hear. So anyway, oh, good, Lady Bass. I tell you, that's about the only thing I watch anymore. I got up early this morning. I was watching Leave It to Beaver. Sorry, Kendra, I really was. My Three Sons, the old black and white My Three Sons. And I know, Dick Van Dyke Show. Yeah, it is Sweater Wetta. Yeah, go park your car. Anyway, so it is getting late, and I know you guys have work tomorrow and things to do and so forth. So thank you, everybody, for coming and staying with me. I saw that, Lady Bass. But anyway, thank you all for coming, and thank you again. I have my, I don't know if I think I do have this channel too. Thank you, Nikki. Thank you all for coming. I appreciate it. And thank you all, the ones who came for the first time. I hope you come back next week. Good. You're welcome, Kendra. And thank you all again for the 800 subs. I appreciate it. And hopefully, I need to think of something fun to do if I get 1,000 subs. I need to think of something that I can do. I don't know what it is. Oh, it's fine. Yeah. Oh, it's always fun until someone loses an eye, isn't it? Good, Dee. I'm glad. So you all take care, and I will see you. Yeah, we'll have to do something. Maybe I'll do a meetup or something. That would be fun. But anyway, so yes, Scott, I will be there. I wrote down the times and so forth, and hopefully Joe Jeffers will contact me before then so I can make sure, because I'll forget, I'm sure. So anyway, I will talk to you all later, and I'll see you next week. Thanks again. And good night, BTD, Kendra, Yankee in the South. What about Dawn, Nikki, Chloe's mom, Scott, Tracy, and anybody, Kenneth, anybody else I missed? D-Cobb. So thank you all, and I will see you guys. Okay, great, Scott. I appreciate that. That'd be nice. Thank you. And I won't give it out to anybody else, I promise. So I will see you all next time. So have a good night, and I'll see you next week.